From one of the best ballparks you'll find in the sport, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the New York Mets and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Pirates baseball starts right now. Gerald Christian will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run, we may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
Here's Juan Lagares, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he's going to have extra bases right out of the chute today. And the Mets have something going with nobody out. It's a leadoff double.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
Into the box, Daniel Descalso. Left side, but well foul. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Wiggins comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, I can't wait to see if La Potencia, Yoenis Cespedes, can keep it going. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Lagares leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. A ball and a strike.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Wiggins moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Batting fourth, first baseman number 19.
Here's Chris Davis now, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Change up low, 2-0.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting.
And they're going to strike first this afternoon as this is down for extra bases. And the run will score as the Mets have claimed the early 1-0 advantage. Already their second double of this first inning, guys.
Yeah, he's not fooling anybody so far, Matt. Like you said, that's the second double he's given up here. And if he doesn't get things figured out, it's going to be a real short outing.
Standing in now, Dave Carter. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. With runners in scoring position this season, Carter is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business. And maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Here's the 0-2. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 1 for the Mets here on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the first. It's 1-0 Mets. Matt Harvey, a native of Connecticut, will be doing the pitching in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
So digging in now, Fred Wiggins. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1. These Mets, fellas, as they take the field here today, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this team has taken it on the chin the first 2 games of this series, getting blown out in each game. They need a better effort in this one.
No doubt about it. I think things haven't gone their way, and this is the time to turn things around now, Dero. It's been an ugly series up to this point, and they need to turn it around pronto today.
The 2-1 home. Hit well on the ground to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Yeah, Matty, the thing I'm focused on with this lineup is the fact that they love to run. They lead the league in stolen bases. They're not afraid to take that extra bag. It's going to put the defense on their heels. Be on the lookout for that today.
First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a big curveball is in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Into the box now, Roberto Clemente. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Harvey steps into his windup. Here's the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And Cespedes will put this one away to retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. And a fastball's in there for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity on it.
Cespedes behind the ball and 2 strikes.
You're grinding so hard at the plate right there, expecting something on the corners, and what happens? Change up, middle cut. Your eyes light up, but you're just not able to barrel it up.
And he fouls this one off. He'll try again, 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a foul tip held on to here at strike one.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up on the backhand. And there's out number 2.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
In now, play Roscoe. As he'll take a changeup here for strike one.
What an awesome matchup we got right here. The game has certainly gone young in recent years, and here's 2 of the great young superstars in our sport fighting not only in this moment, but probably for Rookie of the Year contention.
1-1 the count now. The 1-1. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Wiggins is after it. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Mets. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Tyler Wiggins. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
3-0 to him now. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that's a fair ball heading out toward the 320 sign in right. The relay. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
Up next for the Buccos, Randy Wiggins, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming. Here it is. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece. So striding in, Curtis Wiggins. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Wiggins gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively. And right now, I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
That's a swipe of the bag. And this catcher, he throws really well, too. So that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
No one out with a runner at second. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. The 3-2 pitch. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Coming to the plate now, Edward Arnold, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0 home is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. First and second here with nobody out. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Scott Gifford, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Stepping in now, Scott Gifford. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Fouled away. The 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cespedes with the catch. Runner tags from third. The relay throw, the tag, and they got him at third. It's a double play. Set to get his day started, Gerald Christian, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Harvey pauses. Here's the first pitch. Tried to hold back as this is hit back toward the mound. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. Time for a quick break, then back to PNC Park after this. The Steel City skyline on a nice day for baseball in Western Pennsylvania. Happy to have you back on the show.
Leading off with the Mets.
Next for the Mets, Matt Harvey, 9-1-2 due up. First offering on its way. Here's a high pop-up. Christian is under it. 1 out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, he's sitting in second place in the National League in that department. Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field. Wiggins on the move. 2 gone.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Daniel Descalso.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Daniel Descalso. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And now a pitch on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
0-2 in the dirt. Listen, this team's a very free swinging team, so he's just going to go ahead and try to keep bouncing. If they're going to swing at him, he's going to keep throwing him.
A little bouncer. That winds up foul.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Here's another 1-2. Popped him up. Wiggins is there, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. Our score remains 2-1. Stepping into the box, Fred Wiggins. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Center fielder, Fred Wiggins.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a ball 1-0. A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he's safe.
Now batting, left fielder, Bart Wiggins.
Digging in to try it again, Bart Wiggins. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Harvey over to first. Don't want to forget about it. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
The 1-0. And this is fouled at the plate. Wiggins aboard here at first with nobody out. Missed with a breaking ball. Runners on the move for second. In the dirt here. Pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, and he'll make it into second easily with a stolen base. And the 3-1. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Roberto Clemente. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Clemente is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
That's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw to third. But too late, and he's safe at third.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Tyler Wiggins. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Just got a piece up the line. That winds up foul for the second strike.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Swing, and he pops him up. Orozco waits on it. One away.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Randy Wiggins.
Ready for another chance. Randy Wiggins. He singled his last time up. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
And this one's too far inside. Ball 2.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And the run is in to score from second, make it 5-1. And he is into second base with a 2-run double.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Into the box, Curtis Wiggins. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The average coming into play right at 320. 13 home runs, and he's driven in 45. inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Harvey now on 2-0, and it's fouled away. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. 3 runs already home here. Hit in the air out to center field. Lagares is under it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away. Striding into the box, Edward Arnold. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit in the air to center field. Lagares is under it. And that retires the side. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the top of inning number 4. Pirates on top, 5-1. Striding in once again, David Wright, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Wiggins is there as he tucks this one away, and you always like to set down a guy like Wright on 1 pitch. Next up from New York, Chris Davis. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Wiggins moves over, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Dave Carter.
Now at the plate, Dave Carter comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. First pitch on its way. Smoke toward the hole. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. So the 2-out hit means that Yoenis Cespedes will bat this inning. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Into the box now, Scott Hipper.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. And he misses again, ball 3.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And he's retired, 1 away.
The batter, catcher, Gerald Christian.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Gerald Christian. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Line towards center field. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the lineup card turns over with 1 away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
Hey, don't let the fact that this guy's on the mound fool you right here. This guy has a nice approach at the plate, knows what he's doing, has history. I'm not surprised he was able to mix in a base hit.
Standing in now, Fred Wiggins. He'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Christian, base runner at first with 1 out. Here's a look over to first, but the runner's back easily. And there he goes towards second. It swung on and missed the throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
That very well could have been a hit-run play, but that pitch was so far out of the zone, it really made it hard for the hitter to make any contact. Kind of left his teammate hung out to dry.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Still even at 2-2. Solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. 3rd home run for him on the year. And it's now a 6-1 ball game.
That was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
Now batting, left fielder.
In now, Bart Wiggins. As he rips it on the ground to second. Orozco ranging up the middle. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. We're through 4, and this is now a 6-1 ball game. Digging in now, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup in for a strike. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Bullet back up the middle. Wiggins is there, and he has it for the 1st out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on pace with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping in now, Jesus Batista. Swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, plays Orozco.
Into the box, play Orozco. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
The 1-0 is looked at for the 1st strike. The 1-1. Liner toward right center. but he will run this one down in right center. A tough L9, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. They trail 6-1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for New York, number 17, Alex Hanna.
Digging in and looking for more, Roberto Clemente. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Check swing called strike, 0-1. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. The 2-2 one more time. Popped him up. Carter has a play. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher. Not the day he was hoping for when he took the mound.
Wiggins.
Digging in once again, Tyler Wiggins. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch coming, here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. The 1-2. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Boy, he went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Ready once again, Randy Wiggins. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. First pitch coming, here it is. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Pitch out, nothing doing. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in a count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
And this is on the ground, is short. Could be 2. The second for 1. On to Davis at first. It's a double play, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. They lead it 6-1. Teddy Kalita will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 16, Teddy Kalita.
High high in the air out to center field. Wiggins moves over. One away.
The center fielder, number 12, Juan Lagares.
Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Juan Lagares. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a line drive. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 325 sign down the line. And he'll reach second now with one away.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Into the box, Daniel Descalso, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Wiggins will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 5, David Wright.
Digging in once again, David Wright, runner in scoring position with two gone. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
The 1-0 home. Count now a ball and a strike. Lagares at second with two down. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Mets strand one. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Dario Alvarez will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season.
Dario Alvarez.
Striding in once again, Curtis Wiggins.
Leading off for the Pirates, the shortstop, Curtis.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Davis is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, catcher, Edward Arnold.
Digging in to try it again, Edward Arnold. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball. The windup and the 0-1. Nope. And that one stayed too low apparently. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-1. Line to the right side. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
First baseman, number 12, Scott Gifford.
Into the box now, Scott Gifford. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The fastball down near the shoe tops. Alvarez, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level.
Come on, throw me a fastball.
He takes it to the opposite
that
field,
could be.
high and deep to left. See you later.
Oh,
Over the wall. Home run.
That bounce off the top of the wall.
Solo shot here to left. A for him on the season, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone, over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat.
Right off the
This
top
one was
of the
no
wall.
shocker.
Up next for the Pirates.
Standing in now, Gerald Christian. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Check swing here and a little looper. Oh, and he just throws the glove up there and snares it for out number 3. Pirates tack on one more on the solo home run. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. And the lead is stretched to 7-1. Back here in Pittsburgh, it's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one. But before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. Here's Chris Davis now. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Line drive to center field.
Got it.
Has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into the box now, Dave Carter, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Behind 0-2 now.
Oh, that's frustrating right there. He was right on that fastball, took it deep, just couldn't keep it fair. How many times have you seen it? There's a good chance he's punching out right here.
Yep. Let's hope so.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
Nope.
Missed with a slider. The 1-2 is swung on
There
and
you
missed.
go.
He got him.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. Drilled right back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
In now, Jesus Batista, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 0-1. Ball 1. Cespedes, the runner at first with 2 gone. No offer on that.
All right.
2 balls and a strike. Popped him up.
No foul.
And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. And he gets under the 2-2 a bit as this is sent in the air out to straightaway central. Wiggins is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Mets lead 1. They're down 7-1. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Fred Wiggins. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
The 1-0 home. Chop weakly to the
Hot change up.
Get it is right. Throw
Safe.
the first baseman off the bag, and a rare throwing error there for David Wright. And this will go down to knee 5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bart Wiggins. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. 4-1. 7 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And did he go around?
No.
No, he did not. Ball 2. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
The 3-1. Now a swing on 3-1, but this is chopped foul right around home plate, and the count will go full to 3-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Into the box, Roberto Clemente. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set and the 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Here it comes, 0-2. Now a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Ricky Holiday. Ball 1. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now a drive out to left center field.
There we go.
Wiggins is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate. And they're pulling away. They lead by 7.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Standing in now, Tyler Wiggins will roll over it and send it to shortstop. To his left, Descalso. Tag from right, and he is out at third base.
Now batting, second baseman, Randy.
Ready for another shot now. Randy Wiggins, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a fastball chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1.
A little early.
The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over. Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
2-2. And this one's in the dirt.
Watch the changeup.
A swing and a shot down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. The next 3-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. But the Pirates get a run here on the RBI double. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Pirates 8 and the Mets 1. Ready for an answer. Play Roscoe. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. The 1-0 home is a sinker in the zone called a strike. The 1-1 home. And he fouls this one off. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. 8-1 our score as you look at our in-game line score. This one pretty much all over but the shouting. Lucas Duda will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 21, Lucas Duda.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Duda is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
He's behind now.
It's time to stop jacking
He's
around.
had command of his pitches all day. Hasn't walked a soul. But we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. 6th home run on the season for him. And this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
This is a fastball away, and you can see him extend those arms, really going with the pitch to the opposite field. And when you hit them down the line like that, you don't have to hit some tape measure job. Barely over the fence is just fine.
Here's Juan Lagares. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid.
Next for the Mets, Daniel Descalso.
Let's get a double play and get out of here.
Last trip. On its way is pitch number 75. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike. Lagares, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Lays off 2-2 now. Left side. He's got it. There's one. On
there it is.
As they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More ahead from the North Shore right after this. Eric Goodell enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Eric Goodell.
Ready once again, Curtis Wiggins. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Yep, it ends.
Up now to the left side. And Wright will put this one away for the first down.
22-game hitting streak gone.
The batter, catcher.
Swung too early.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Edward Arnold. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. One and 1 to count. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Set, and the 2-1 pitch. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Stepping in now, Scott Gifford, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
0-2, here it comes. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. It was taken, ball 3.
From 0-2 to 3-2, this is a pretty good at bat. Making this pitcher come back and really have to battle. This is a pretty good at bat right here.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
And Now it's the Pirates pitcher, Gerald Christian. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Fouled off. A pause, and the 0-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. Former cover boy David Wright leads things off when we come back. It's the Pirates 8 and the Mets 2. Here's the third baseman, David Wright. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
David Wright.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit in the air to right field. Gifford ranging into the outfield. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's Chris Davis now. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And that's taken for strike 1. That one drilled him. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm, and that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off, and from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue, so that at least is a good sign. Coming to the plate now, Dave Carter. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now here's the Pirates manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart as he couldn't quite get that final out, but he will leave with the lead after a strong 8 2/3. Nate Jones gets the call here as he'll try and look for one out to finish this thing off.
Nate Jones.
First delivery to him on the way. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. 0-1, here's the pitch. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet.
Ball game.
They definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got a hand pretty quick. Always
Sweet.
nice when you can post to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
8-2 is how this one ends today. The Buccos took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Gerald Christian records win number 16 on the season as he finished just 1 out shy of 9 complete innings. Matt Harvey permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Flezak and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line for this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates. 8 runs, 9 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Mets, 2 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball, 3 hours and 20 minutes. Our paid attendance at PNC Park this afternoon, 38,365. The Pirates thank you for attending today's game and remind you to please drive home safely.
All right.